name is Jackie Brucker. I am a psychic and an intuitive, and I have been getting a number of very interesting visitors lately from the spirit world. And there's one visitor I wanted to tell you about in particular today. He came to me with a very clear message and one that he wanted me to share with you. He knows that these are some trying times and that many of us are feeling stuck at home. But he wants you to know that there's nowhere you can't go and nothing you can't see if you just loosen the restrictions of your body and hold less tightly to the structures of our current world. He knows that as humans, we like to define things and categorize things and label things. We've done it with everything from gender to sexuality to religion to politics to pretty much everything that is possible to label, we have labeled in our current world. And he says that while it's nice to have nice, neat, tidy little boxes for everything, those labels are keeping us stuck because those labels keep us and our minds confined to the structure that we've created for it that may or may not be the structure of our world. While we've defined our world that way, it may not be healthy and it may be part of what's keeping you stuck in your current place. So Spirit wants us to let go of some of those restrictions. Not all of the rules of society that keep us, kind to one another and keep us treating one another with respect and kindness and obviously not hurting one another. But kind of starting to loosen or allowing those rigid structures to waffle a little. That's my new word for today, waffle. And to think about things or allow things to wash over us that maybe we don't define right away, or maybe we think that the definition that we've been using for so long isn't the one that really makes sense anymore. Our politics and our world situation are keeping us tied to the structure. Look at all the divisiveness that COVID has created, masks have created, that our politics have created. It's kept us separated instead of bringing us together. And it's possible that these things that are keeping us separated and these labels that we're using, I can't talk to you if you're a Democrat, I can't talk to you if you're a Republican, or if you vote for this person, I won't talk to you. All of that stuff is a distraction from what we're supposed to be doing here and how we're supposed to be thinking about things. It's time for a change. And that's kind of the message that this spirit brought forth to me, is that it's time to start letting go of some of those structures. Your vibration is ruled by your emotion and how you treat your body and how you treat others. And there's so much that contributes to the vibration of our body, but by maintaining these rigid structures in how we think about things, that keeps our body and our vibration lower, because it doesn't allow us to lift ourselves up. It allows us to keep ourselves tied to what is current and keep ourselves in the same space. So if you're one of those people who's looking to move from 3D to 5D and spending more time in 5D than 3D, then you need to start loosening those restrictions and not allowing yourself to be distracted by things that may or may not be to your best interest. A lot of what is going on, in my opinion, is a lot of distraction. Not that it's not real and not that there aren't real consequences, but at the end of the day, it may not be exactly what you think it is. And by allowing yourself to loosen some of the restrictions of what you're seeing, you may see that some of this is a distraction, and that by tying yourself and your emotion to these things, you're just allowing yourself to be kept in the 3D. Emotion plays a huge role in your vibration. So when you are angry, sad, fearful specifically, your vibration drops and you're spending more time in 3D than you are in 5D, which is far more about love and understanding and patience and peace and all of those things that make you happy. So if you can shift yourself a little bit from anger and fear and be more happy and joyful, you will find that you feel lighter because you are lighter. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, while everyone is going to make their own choice around what they want to do and how they want to see the current situations and what's important to them, that is their right. We all as humans have that divine right to do exactly what we want to do and think how we want to think, as long, again, as we're not hurting other people in the process. But by fighting against and being angry at all of the stuff that's going on and being scared, you're giving away so much of your power and your ability to do other things. it's hard when you're feeling negative and fearful and angry to see that maybe there's something positive that's coming out of the current situation. Certainly, again, I'm not mitigating all the people who have passed and who've been sick, but I think that there are opportunities to see what is positive about what is going on. Even the current election, even if you look at, maybe your person didn't win or your person did win, but I think what you will start to see if you expand yourself and allow those restrictions to lighten a bit is that there's other stuff going on that you were not aware of, because it's been kept from us for so long by giving us these boxes to put everything into and by labeling everything. And if you only use those labels, then it's much harder to see all of the other things that are going on. So I do think that there is a belief and a greater purpose for what is going on, and that there's stuff that we just haven't been shown yet. It hasn't been revealed. So keeping in mind, what you're thinking and what are you feeling. So if you watch the news and you feel angry and sad or fearful, then maybe stop watching the news. Maybe choose to get your information from a different source. So a source that maybe not as mainstream. That doesn't mean you need to become a conspiracy theorist or go into some of those deep, dark places on the web, but just starting to allow yourself to hear information from different sources so that you can make the decision about what is important to you and how you want to think about things. And if you hear all sorts of information and you still think the way that you thought before, great. But maybe you'll hear something that will make you go, that doesn't fit. I want to explore that more. Or you'll say, none of this makes any sense to me and I'm going to ignore all of it until I have to. Pay attention. And that is allowing you to loosen those restrictions a bit. So just a quick message about that. Hopefully this made sense and you enjoyed it. There will be more to come. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I am Jackie Brucker. You can find more information about me at jackiebrucker.com. And I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.